We will now sing the beginning of term 6. Lord, receive us with thy blessing, once again assembled here.
Okay, so I'm out and about, and I've just started. I'm in Jumble Hole Clough in Hebden Bridge, and the idea is that I'm going to walk along the Calderdale Way up to Shaw Baptist Church, which is a derelict building. After that, I'll see what happens. Well, okay, so it should just be a straightforward walk as long as I don't get lost or go astray somewhere. And there seems to be remnants of old mills here. It's possible this might be the remains of Jumble Hole Mill, but I'll stick something on the screen that's appropriate. Okay, so I'm just slowly climbing my way out of Jumble Hole Clough. I'm still on the Calderdale way, or I think I am, and I should be passing something called Great Rock in about 10-15 minutes. Oh. Okay, so that old mill was a nice surprise. I think it's called Staups Mill, but I'm not sure. I'll find out later on for sure. Okay, so I know the big rock, or the Great Rock, is coming up, so I shouldn't be too far off it now. Okay, so just a bit of an update. I wasn't actually on the Calderdale way. Now, I've gone a longer way around, so I'm just getting back on track by doing a bit of this road walking. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't go on the Calderdale way, because I would have missed that Staups Mill. I've always wondered where it was. So there you go, it just goes to show that straying a bit doesn't necessarily make things worse. So that was a good discovery, and I got my bearings because I noticed a very old medieval house back there, and I've taken a photo so I'll probably put it on the screen while I'm talking now. And I've actually got an old video clip of it when I walked past a few years ago, so I'll probably put that on after this update. And that's on the Calderdale way, I think. But all's good. So not far off Great Rock, and there's Staups Mill Dam somewhere up here. Whether there's any remains of it or anything, I don't know. Right, we'll update you in a bit. Okay, well, I think that mound up there, that's where Staups Mill Dam is, so there's nothing to see from here. But just there on the horizon, it's a bit misty, but you can see Studley Pike just in the distance. Right. Okay, so this is Great Rock. Okay, so I'm definitely on the Calderdale way now. Hopefully this should be straightforward up to Shaw Baptist Church ruins. I mean, it's derelict. I think the roof's missing as well, but still it's a nice spot to visit. Okay, so just a quick update. I should be still on the Calderdale Way and walking near to East Worlaw Farm. So, see what meets me further up here. There's that many footpaths crisscrossing. It's quite easy to stray a bit. So I've had to get the compass out a few times now to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Okay, so I've come off the Calderdale Way and I'm on the Todmorden Centenary Way. So this should get me directly to shore where there's the old derelict Baptist chapel. It's nice here, it's very remote. Okay, so this is some kind of ancient marker. It's called Mount Cross. I'm not too sure about anything else about it. Okay, so I just passed that Mount Cross, so that means I wasn't on the Todmorden Centenary way. I was just on a footpath higher up, that's all, so I strayed a bit, which is good, because I was wondering whether to go up and have a look at Mount Cross. So really, I could have carried on the Calderdale way, but I took a different route purposely. So should come up to that derelict chapel in a few minutes. Okay, I can't get no closer than this. Okay, so that clip you've just seen was me just sort of standing there on the edge, balancing precariously with that amount of a drop, but I didn't look down, I just pointed the camera. Okay, so this place is truly derelict. I thought just the roof were missing, but it's in a bad way. It must have been nice in its day though. Now it's just a romantic ruin, just overlooking all these burials here. I've just noticed that these are the original wooden pews. Okay, it does look a bit of a dangerous spot actually. I don't think it's going to fall imminently, but it's crumbling away. There's actually a good video on the internet going back to, I think, mid-70s, where this was derelict, but they still held services or, you know, community get-together in this part next door. But I think this bit next door is derelict now as well. Yeah, it's a bit sad, end of an era, but things do change, don't they? Oh, this really is worth spending some time looking at. Okay, so I might as well have my lunch here in this lovely setting of this Baptist church. And there's a bit of a tribute here to a chap. This bench, it says, "It's worth the walk, Harry Greenwood." So 1910 to 1983, I think. Right, so in the memory of Harry Greenwood. It's lovely. This is just. It's just essentially, you know, British, that great religious movement, the Baptists. Okay, so I'm going to have to leave the chapel behind now, but it's definitely worth spending some time there like I did. So that's Shaw Baptist Chapel, or the ruins of it, but it must have been a terrific place in its time, you know, when it had been built and people were visiting it and using it. So I'll see if I can find some information, just see how far back it goes. So it's taken me about 3 hours to get there, so I must have done about 6 or 7 miles, just steady walking. So really I'm just gonna improvise my way back now. It's kind of nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I think the sun fades at about 5:30. It's only mid-February or late February, so I want to get back before it gets dark, so I can't really extend the walk today. I'm going to save another part of close by at Clough Foot. There's a chapel there. I'll save that for another walk. But I just enjoy the woods now and the countryside on the way back. Okay, so bit of a mystery there. Obadiah water, keep out. Sounds like something from the Old Testament. Obadiah. Okay, bit strange. Right, I should end up in Cornholme at some point, so I might walk a bit on the streets or on the roadside. Anyway, I'm just going to see where this path leads me. Wherever it goes, I'm going. Okay, so going back in time a bit here. Staups Mill, just to my right there. It looks very old. Okay, so I'm just filming this bit where the railway goes over with 2 bridges, and I think I've seen some old photos either on the internet or on a DVD I've got. I'll see if I'm in the right spot, and I'll match them up and we'll see how it looked, say maybe 90 years ago 100 years ago, I don't know. I've got some very old pictures that just might fit over. Okay, this viaduct here for the railway to go over is just an amazing piece of civil engineering, and I've got a feeling it was built possibly back in the Victorian days.
I found that one hard, so we got the wheels up as well.
Okay, I've got Todmorden Town Hall behind me. I'm just making my way back to Hebden Bridge. Okay, so I was happy walking on the main road, but it was just one car after another. God, the noise I couldn't take it. So I decided to get back on some countryside path, and I'm going to pass Cross Stone Church. I've been there before, so it's going to be 100 times better than just walking out the road listening to all the cars go past. It's got nice and quiet now. Right, fantastic. Okay, so I'm just at the side of it now. Okay, so that was Crossstone Church. I featured it a fair bit on my Studley Pike walk a while ago, but it's still worth having another look and more photos and video clips. It is a spectacular building really, but it is out of commission now. Right, there's a bus coming or something. Okay, so I'm just making my way back to Hebden Bridge where I started this morning. I'm just going on the back farm fields and it's much better just to get away from that traffic. It's not that much more difficult. I would have liked to have walked on the road and filmed possibly some old buildings along the way or some civil engineering, but the noise of the cars just got too annoying. And every time I switched the camera on and wanted to say something, there was always a car or a truck soaring past, so this is much more peaceful. Okay, I'm probably, or I think I'm about 10 to 15 minutes from finishing. My batteries are dying down quick, so if you've watched so far, thank you very much. Hope you found something interesting and I'll catch you on the next one. Right, there should be some good photos to finish off on this video.